Alright. Hey there, YouTube, and whoever you are that are watching my video right now. Name's Miguel. Pretty amazing dude, I'm just saying. Anyways, so today's video is gonna be a two-parter. So today's video is gonna focus, the first part, I don't know how long it's gonna be, is gonna be about an alternative to lighting candles when, like, for example, if you can't be home. This is what you would do. And this other part of the video is going to be about your chakras and how you could affect other people's. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get started. So I was introduced into this concept from a woman named Cats0411. She's the creator of Global Witches. So in her video, she talks about, like, when she has to go to work or whatever. This is from, I don't know how many years ago it was that she was doing this, but anyways, I think like 2 years ago, whatever. She talks about how, like, she lights this little candle. It's a red one. It's a red candle for, like, when she can't be home or whatever, but it'll, like, keep powering her even when she's at work or she's out or whatever, and she can't have a candle, like a candle made out of wax and stuff going. So what she does is she buys a red one, but I have here little white ones or whatever. There's a 6-pack. I'll show you the 6-pack. It's a 6-pack you buy at Walmart for about $2.50, and it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm gonna dedicate these or whatever to my altars. It's on or whatever. Let's see if I can turn it off. It's off. It's on. Pretty bright. I mean, for being small, it's pretty bright. It's supposed to last, like, I think 120 hours, or all of them. Yeah, last longer than 120 hours. Yeah, right. But anyways, that's the box says, and it's a 6-pack. And so the alternative to, like, let's say that you have to go out with your friends, or you're going out to party, or whatever the reason is, or your parents, or your guardians, or your roommate, someone just doesn't like that you light candles. So the suggestion that I am going to make, because recently I had candles burning, a red candle burning with some herbs and a necklace around it and all this stuff, and long story short, almost caught my house on fire because the flame got so big and the herbs caught fire, and it was like literally a ball of fire. And yeah, so don't leave your candles burning. I know I've heard it and I've read it hundreds of times, but seriously, don't do it. It ain't worth it. It's fucking crazy. Anyways, luckily my parents were here, so anyways, yeah, so those tea lights or whatever, let's say that you're going out, like I said, what you would do is you would grab those after you've cleansed them and charged them with a purpose. And the purpose that I'm going to give them is that whenever I'm not home, I turn them on. And then as soon as I turn those on, it still feeds and continues to feed the purpose of whatever the candle was doing, whether it was feeding my ancestors, or feeding my goddess, or feeding a petition that I have, or prayer, or empowering myself. Whatever the reason I had the candle burning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute that with these little electric ones. And I work with the law of like attracts like, as above and so below. So the way I think about that is that I'm creating something mentally that, or astrally, or, you know, a different plane pretty much, to bring it into this physical world. And with these candles, these ones right here, the little electric ones, they work just as you would a candle or whatever, a wax candle, because they give off energy. The energy that's coming off of these candles is from a battery, but it's energy nonetheless. I mean, energy can, you know, can't be created or destroyed, only transferred. And so the way that I believe and the way that I know that it works for me is that these candles are transferring their battery life, which is life, it's energy, into the petition, into the ancestors, into whatever it is. And I put that intention out there that as I'm gone, that the life of the light of the candle, of this battery, is being fed to my family, being fed to the petition, being fed to whoever or whatever the purpose is for. And so that's a great alternative if you feel scared, because I remember all the time, like, I used to leave those glass candles going, like the glass encased ones, and I was lucky with all those, so thank the goddess. I was lucky with all those. Didn't really have to trip. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that, 'cause this video's already in 5 minutes. So that's the alternative that I would use, people. You know, they have different color candles too. There's like reds, there's blues. I don't know. There's a bunch of different color candles. I just like the tea lights because they're small and they're white, so all purpose. But that's the way I would work with them as a substitute for candles. Okay, so on to the second subject. The second subject is, I don't know if I even mentioned it because I made this video a couple times tonight. Is about, I did mention it, fuck. It was about the chakras and how you could either affect yours or affect someone else's. What I mean by affect someone else's, I mean for the good or for the bad. Like if you wanted to, you know, mess with someone or help someone, whatever the purpose. Anyways, so I'm gonna go over what they are and where they are. So we have 7 main ones that go from the top of your head up here, which is your crown, right here your third eye, right here your throat, right here your heart, right here, like right where your stomach is, that one is called your solar plexus. And then right below your belly button, there's one like down here, and that one's called your spleen, or wherever your spleen's at, if you know where that's at. And then at the base of the spine is called your sacral. The one up here is violet. The one right here is blue. No, I'm lying. The one right here is like a indigo color, my bad, like an indigo. It's like a purple is what I would think. Or you could use this one for purple and this one for indigo. Whatever. If you could find those colors, use those colors. Use violet, use indigo, use blue. The heart is green. The solar plexus is yellow. The spleen is orange. And the, what is that called? I got notes here, people. The root or the base of the spine is red. And so the purpose of each of them are, up here would be like the knowing, like the spirit, pretty much, like the understanding of like your spirits when they're trying to come through. And this one is your third eye, which is your intuition. This is to help you speak. Your heart is for relationships. The solar plexus is for this personal power, like, you know, where you get your personal strength from. The spleen is for feelings and the connection with others. I didn't even know that was that low. The connections of others. And the root or the base of the spine. Well, almost lost you. The root or the base of the spine is for the physical world, because that's what's really keeps us grounded when we sit down. We sit on the base of the spine. And let's say, like I said, for example, you wanted to help somebody. Let's say you wanted to help someone spiritually and you wanted to open up their third eye so that way their intuition grows. You would get a picture of the person, and if you could, you would get the person to do the work actually, because it's better, whatever. But if they were new to this and they just wanted to have an open mind, or you wanted them to have an open mind towards maybe your path, you know, maybe it was a friend or, you know, a partner or girlfriend, whatever, you wanted them to be open to your path. So maybe you get an indigo color candle, you write their names on it, you write whatever it is that you want, you dress it with the right with the right oils and herbs, and then you would light that candle while focusing on their third eye opening up. And then, you know, being able to understand, and or you could even use green, you know, to help open up their relationship towards you, so they're more open-minded about it. Whatever. I mean, the sky's the limit. Same thing if you wanted to maybe mess someone up with this kind of work with the chakra candles. Maybe you wanted to mess someone's relationship up. You could still use green and maybe use a little black one next to it, and put the picture of them, get the right herbs, the right oils, whatever it is, and then like sour their relationships, or sour, what I mean by sour is make them go bad. Same thing with their third eye. I guess if you had enough willpower to overpower their will, you could close their intuition, or you could close their up here, their chakra, their, what is it, the crown, from like being able to receive the messages from the higher, you know, the higher beings or whatever. Same thing with the root. If you wanted to work the root, oh shit, this video's 10 minutes now. If you wanted to work the root, you know, for good or for bad, you could either balance out yourself. Oh, that's another good one. Side note, there's glass encased candles that have all 7 different colors. Those are great to use for balancing out your entire 7 chakras. Those are great to use because they have all the different color candles. And so if you wanted to, once every day or whatever, you could light just a layer and meditate while that layer is being burnt, like, and ask for the balance of that chakra. That's a great working. I'm gonna do that. But yeah, like, so if you wanted to help or to hurt someone, because magic is both ways, it's gray. It's not good. Well, it's good and bad depending on how you use it. So it's all about intention, people. That was it. If you guys got any comments, questions, ideas for other videos, hit me up. Let me know. Until then, I'll see y'all later. Later.